So we are about 4 hours removed from the main game of Super Paper Mario, and my first playthrough of this game as well. And I would like to say that I did a lot over the past while, but I think I did enough. I have a new pixel. I did the flip side, Pit of 100 Trials. That was a lot of fun. It was actually a great crack. The 2 tries were actually really fun. It was just the main boss was kind of difficult for me, but I think I got through it in the end pretty well. I think I actually did a pretty good job, actually. But I didn't want to, like, leave this game for too long because it's been hard for me to find some designated time to grind. To get up to a higher level. I am on level 20. I'm not sure what level is good enough to fight the Samurai guys and what level is good enough to fight the Flopside Pit. I have heard some recommendations. I have seen a good few grinding points. But today we're going to be doing a few different things. Today, first of all, I want to do some lore. Then I think we're going to be doing some other stuff. So let's just keep tuned. Hello. You here for a story? So yeah, I have a story called Returning to Peace for 10 coins, 100%. The void disappeared and ruined worlds have returned. It's like a miracle. You should go check out the various worlds to see how wonderful they are. You might even see people you thought you'd never meet again. The martial arts competition in the Samurai Kingdom is even up and running again. If you beat all 100 warriors, I bet you get a fantastic prize. Do you think anyone could do it? I'd love to meet the winner. I'm tapped. Okay, so do you have any more? You here for a story? So yeah, I have a story called The Pit of 100 Trials. Now, I just want to say about the Samurai guy thing. It's still a debate on whether I should do it or not. We've been talking about it quite a bit in the comment section. A lot of people believe that it is just beneficial to do it. But I'm wondering if I should keep it until after the 1,000-year door, because apparently there's some spoilers. So yeah, there's a Pit of 100 Trials below the town somewhere. It was used by the ancients to research the power of the pure hearts. Their experiments involved all sorts of really nasty beasties down there. So they stocked up with nasties from all different worlds. I'd recommend only going if you're really serious about it. But there are secret treasures down there of the ancients hidden down there somewhere. If you feel up to the task, you should go look for it. Okay, so it gives a little bit of context to the Pit of 100 Trials. I think I talked about this a while back. I didn't really understand why there was like so many enemies in the one place, but I think it kind of makes more sense now thinking about it like that, I guess. That like it was kind of just like, it is a trial and they were testing out the pure hearts, so they had to gather all of these enemies in one place. Yeah. I feel bad, you came here to see me, but I got, oh, okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it, we'll go now. We have to go to Flopside anyway, so we're gonna go to Flopside. So like I've no problem doing the Flopside Pit 100%. I think it might have to be a stream. I think it might have to be a stream because I don't know if I think it's gonna be one of those streams that's gonna last like hours though, because I'm not incredibly good at this game. But then again, like if I shut my mouth, I can usually get through things very well. But like talking and moving at the same time is something like even I have still not mastered yet. So okay, so we're gonna go to Flopside Pit. We're gonna have to get up this way. I forget exactly where. Yeah, it's right here. So a lot has been kind of like happening in the past week as well. Like not only like in terms of the entertainment side, guys, Game of Thrones, guys, and Attack on Titan. Like I think the MVP of the year so far, in terms of TV shows, and some people are gonna disagree, has been freaking Attack on Titan, man. That freaking show has been freaking awesome, freaking. It's been so good. And like it's scary good as well, because every single episode has just been perfect. Every character's been acting like in the exact way that you'd expect the character to act. Some of them have been doing some crazy risks. They've upped the tension to like 30,000. So you know, they've been working incredibly hard, I think, to make this show the best it can be. And I think, you know, all the complaints about the first half of the season, I think in the end, watching it all in a row is going to be about absolutely amazing. That's enough anime talk from Calvin. As we head down to the basement floor 1 to like hopefully see. This is where we have to go, isn't it, to get them some more lore. I'm actually like sitting in my chair right now, but like it's like, I don't know if it's like, do you ever get like paranoid that like that something is broken? I don't know, maybe it's not broken, I'm just sitting improperly. Okay. So let's go get some lore. Maybe, I don't know how much lore we can get left up from these guys, but we probably get quite a bit. Hello. Hey, sucker. You here for a story? I can tell you one called Of Bats and Men. Sure. Like that's a play on the of mice and men. So how about we change the pace and I tell you a nice story for a change? This is one I heard in a distant land long ago. Once upon a time, a man went to look for the girl he loved who was missing. As he passed through a forest, he found a bat stuck in a trap. He set the bat free. It promptly thanked him and disappeared. As he lay down to camp that night, he heard a voice and looked about. He noticed the sky was filled with a huge round moon. There stood before him a woman he had never seen. The bat had transformed into the species of the one she had fallen for. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. The last part of the story was, the bat pledged eternal loyalty to the man out of love on that night. And that's the end of the story. I wonder what happened to those two. If there's more to that story, then I'd like to hear it. I'm all out. If you want to hear another story sometime, you know where to find me. Do you have any more? You don't have any more? Oh, the creation of the pixels. First of all, that's a really cool story. Again, like, I don't know the context of it. If it's a reference to something, I apologize. Let's do this. I'll bite. So do you know how the pixels came to be? A powerful magician among the ancients created them 3,000 years ago. He did it by transferring a spirit into a vessel he created for that purpose. He's said to have created 12 pixels like this before he passed away, but his apprentices kept researching pixels after his game ended. They learned to create many more pixels based on his original 12. These pixels became widely known as the thinking tools for the grateful ancients. Through the work of many pixels, the ancients prospered as they never had before. But that was a long time ago. There are no more pixels now, I understand. Well, except for some of the original pixels who were scattered far and wide. They lie in wait for a new master to arrive. I wouldn't be surprised if there was one hiding in this very town. I'm all out. If you want to hear another story, okay. So first of all, we have, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's one more left of the original pixels, and that's really fucking cool. Like, honestly, that's a really cool thing, right? That these are like the original pixels that were created for the ancients. But it also, like, makes the story a little bit deeper as well, though, right? Because what Mimi was angry about, and I think what a few others were angry about too, is that these pixels are kind of just used. They're kind of just used as tools. I wonder if they're given the chance, could they live a normal life? And for a story, I can tell you one called the Pixel Up. Oh yes, please. So have you heard about the Pixel Uprising? It happened in the capital of ancients some 2,000 years ago. The ancients lived in prosperity thanks to the work of many pixels, but one day that all ended. A huge pixel calling herself the Pixel Queen suddenly appeared. At her command, pixels everywhere rebelled against their ancient masters. Whoa. It seemed that most pixels were all contained spirits, but she was different. In her case, a demonic spirit was contained within a pixel vessel, and this Queen Pixel had the power to command all other pixels. The ancients had become so dependent on the pixels, they were devastated. They suddenly lost their ability to build and rule their empire effectively. And what happened to them, you ask? Come back for the next installment. I'm all out. If you want to hear, do you have another story though? You heard for a story? Yes! More, yes! Give me it all at once, I'll pay 20 coins! So now let's continue my story about the Pixel Uprising. The ancients were overthrown and enslaved by the Pixel Revolt led by the Pixel Queen. In the midst of the ruin appeared the inheritors of the 12 original pixels. They defeated the waves of pixel soldiers and freed the enslaved ancients. They used catch cars to trap the mind-controlled pixel soldiers, then healed them. They saw their friends fall one after another in battle, but they persevered. The last survivor managed to make it to the castle of the Pixel Queen. But the Pixel Queen used her powers of illusion to hide. She then unleashed horrific images upon the surviving freedom fighter. One of the pixels at his side was immune to this, for it could see the truth. It helped the survivor fight, and the pixel finally defeated the Pixel Queen. But in the process, the pixel game was ended. Oh, looks like the coins you pay will only get you to... I'll pay yes, I'll pay 30 coins! Now for another exciting installment of the Pixel Uprising. The vanquisher of the Pixel Queen was confronted with an awful truth. It turned out that the Pixel Queen was actually the very first pixel ever created. The Master Magician had made her after studying the Dark Prognosticus. So when the last surviving apprentice took the Dark Prognosticus from the Queen, he decided to disappear with the books so that this sort of catastrophe wouldn't repeat. But even as peace returned to the ancients could not lose their fear of the pixels. So the elders among the ancients gathered to discuss what to do. They decided to limit the powers of all pixels from that day forth, and the creation of new pixels was outlawed. But as a result, the power of the influence of the ancients began an irreversible decline. Now the secret of the pixel creation is lost forever, though rumors abound of awakened ancients and newly created pixels. Is that true? If you know anything about it, please tell me. So, we just learned a really cool story about Pixel Uprising. and a Pixel Queen. Again, like it makes this story a little bit darker to me, in all fairness, because like it seems that, like if I was picking a side, what would I pick? Like it'd be hard not to be on the Pixel side, right? Or the Pixel Uprising? Because it seems to me that these things were created for our personal gain. And then we had a problem when they kind of wanted, you know, to live freely. If I'm misinterpreting that, please let me know. Let's talk to him again. Yes! I'd love to hear this now. So about the Pixel Queen from the Pixel Uprising, did you know that there have been interesting theories published about her? In one book left behind by the Master Magician's apprentice, I found this. The spirit within the Pixel Queen was not a demon, but rather a human. The Master Magician had a beautiful wife and a son, and a daughter. But he lost his wife and son in an ancient, accident soon after. His daughter caught a terrible illness and her short game ended. Perhaps he transferred the spirit to a pixel vessel. Well, that's the theory. Is it possible that the other pixels were spirits from the game overed? Anyway, the person who published this has already disavowed that theory. I mean, it does seem a little unlikely, right? But if it were true, I bet the daughter was so horrified by the deeds of her father that she wanted no one to ever use pixels again. But what do I know? I do think nothing less would have broken the ancients' pixel dependency. Oh, and some say the son of the magician miraculously recovered from the accident. If so, the bloodline of the magician could endure. Did they find happiness? Or otherwise? I'm all out. If you want to hear another story sometime, you know where to find me. Okay, so no more stories. Okay. It's kind of crazy the rich history that this world has. I'm not ever like, I don't think I'll ever be like, you know, F this, or like, you know, or like, oh, I don't want to hear any more of this, because I feel like, yeah, I've heard about this. This is what I missed before. I feel like to work so hard on creating a world and have someone like me come along and not read this shit, I think is, oh, it's just another one of these guys. I think is really it's disrespectful almost, you know? Hi there, I'm Flam, the map chap. I sell the hidden mysteries of the world here. So are you into maps? What? Cause this chap is. Oh, these maps I sell, they've got great pictures of treasures. Each map shows you where to go, and if you find the treasure, it's yours. So what do you think? Yes. So we have a bunch of maps at the cost here. Just to see how fun this is, I'm gonna buy the first map only. And you're probably like, Calvin, that's not. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Well, first of all, we're going to get, because I like the thing is, like, this isn't a sure thing that I'm just gonna do this map stuff, but at least like in this case, I can like see how fun it is for myself. Teeny tiny foods. Okay. What do you got? Fresh pasta. No, I'm okay. Thank you so much, though. That's really freaking awesome. Again, this world is so full of like joy and freaking wonder. Like, man, how do I get out of this stage again? Oh, there we go. Okay. I was like, I'm stuck like this forever. Okay, so we have a map. Important things. I wouldn't say it's here. Chapters, cars, recipe, maps. Here we go. Okay, so here we go. It's in the grass somewhere. A map shows a familiar spot. That looks like the third floor of. Am I right in saying that? To me, that looks like the third floor of Flipside. You know. Okay, we'll go see. We'll go see. We'll go see. And like, I think it also depends on like me continuing doing this type of treasure stuff, because the thing is, like, this series is done. It's done. Like, I finished the game, but it's all about the side stuff now, you know? And it's not being mean like, I'm done with this. There's so much coming up soon that, like, you know, I want to get Link's Awakening done. I want to get Ocarina of Time done. Which I think Ocarina of Time is going to be a big long live stream, but I don't know. Maybe it depends. It depends on what I'm doing. Like, I think like I can just the last episode is just going to be all of Hyrule Castle. I think that's what the last episode is going to be. So, but we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. For me, I don't mind playing games that are fun, so it doesn't really matter. But Mario Maker's coming out, and like I never played before. I want to try it. I want to play some of your guys' levels. You know, Fire Emblem Three Houses is coming out. I want to see if I can do something with that as well. You know, I just feel like we're heading towards a grand list of games that like I really want to play. This isn't the third floor, right? I think this is, yeah, okay. I wasn't paying attention there for a second. I apologize. Here it is, right? Wait, hello. Oh, it's you. Yes, so long time no see, huh? I guess I owe you one. Blumiere was reunited with Lady Timpani and the world wasn't destroyed after all. I guess I should be happy. I mean, I am, but I just don't think my heart was fully accepted the fact that he isn't here anymore. Now I understand what it's like to be when Blumiere turned into Count Bleck. If I have to live on with this feeling always burning inside of me, yeah, then maybe there was never any point to that of the world. I wonder if this is how I'll spend the remaining of my days. Yeah, maybe I'll learn to smile again. I'll look forward to the future. If I can't, then I suppose I could never have matched Lady Timpani anyways. That is depressing. That is awfully sad, but I think I can understand somewhat how she feels. Is it years where I have to go? Like, regardless of like how she feels. Is it, do I have to use like, wait, no. Wait 1 second. Is it, I think I have to use Fleep, don't I? But it is awful, like, you know, again, like, it can't be easy. Here it is. Okay, I got the treasure. It was actually on the second floor of Flopside. Chunks! Ah, where you been, eh? Good to see you, Elty. The Count's gone, but I'm still around, aren't I? This world's been pretty nice, what with all the peace and whatnot. I like it. Oh, and have you seen Nastasia? She was feeling right down, so I want to take her to eat something off Saffron's victuals. But I can't find the lass. Now, don't go getting the wrong idea, eh? We're just chums. And I like to make me chums feel good. Oh, you're so... I love you. I love you so much. Looking at her being sad makes me get all weepy. This is... I'm missing... I hope, like... Okay, I'm gonna end the video here. I want to just show you guys that, yeah, I'm not completely done with the series, but there is, like, a lot of stuff that I want to get done. I didn't really mind doing the treasure map stuff, but, like, I don't know if it's actually, like, worth it. You guys will let me know if it's actually worth it, or if I should just spend my time finishing the other series and stuff like that, and which I am going to be doing. It's just I don't want the channel to be completely clogged. I will see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.